You manage a caregivers training facility. After getting their diplomas, caregivers are immediately placed to assist ailing persons. You might want to structure and assess your impact over patients and their families. You head a university and care about your alumni and want to make sure they are growing in their professional capacity and family environment. You manage an industrial group and would like to see how your factories are impacting the communities in which they're operating. You would like to know beyond the number of jobs you are creating and wish to learn about the impact the jobs are having on living standards of the workers' families. You also want to know the number of indirect jobs your local purchases generate. You head an NGO. You aspire to not only track and manage the impact made by your programmatic decisions, but also wish to optimize impact. You work for a financial institution and would like to keep track of direct and indirect jobs your investments are generating. Your agency invests in urban development projects and you want to learn about the impact it has over involved communities. You are a microfinance institution founder. You want to track the impact of the funding you provide on the lives of beneficiaries and eventually make informed decisions pertaining to the interest rates you can apply to microloans. Being in charge of cultural affairs in a community, you would like to make sure that what your organization is offering helps fulfill the aspiration of the community. You are in charge of a juvenile detention center, and you want to see if the rehabilitation programs you provide have a positive impact on detainees' rehabilitation. You are the mayor or head of town commission, and you are seeking to maximize the impact of the support you are providing through specific programs. You are a primary school teacher or work with children, and you aim to develop their cognitive and emotional skills and want to track the impact of specific activities and games. You are committed to your work and to your community and strive to give meaning to your actions and amplify the impact of your efforts. Developed by Impact Partner in close collaboration with Mazars and Crowe, the IMS is a management system which is easy to use, cost-efficient, and that enables you to manage, monitor, and optimize your impact, and eventually have your impact certified by a third-party evaluator. The impact management system will consolidate the spirit and culture of your enterprise without diverting your focus on your priorities and goals. It will actually polish and orient your efforts, giving meaning to your actions and those of your collaborators. The IMS is an approach and a solution you can easily implement within your institution over an estimated period of 6 months. It requires a group of volunteers committed to the project. The initial phase is to map or dissect the chain of impact and highlight how impact is created, through which means, actions, and synergies. The work is done through workshops with small groups. During the first phase, the key risk assumptions are identified. The second phase involves placing specific tracers and indicators throughout the impact chain. To facilitate this phase, the IMS makes available a series of relevant resources and databases. The next step is to plan for a series of measures to be periodically implemented. Examples and recommendations are also provided by the IMS. The last step before certification is the adjustment of the results through specific methodologies. This involves questioning the observed effects by rethinking what if they do not result from the actual planned activities, then taking appropriate action. The certification of impact by a third party reflects the accomplishment of the project. It also means to further improve the process. This approach gives you more insight to the complexity of your institution. It enables you to adjust and optimize your activities and better pilot your enterprise. The first part of the IMS outlines the approach. It is conceived as a thorough guide. The second part of the IMS consists of the specs to be used by a third-party auditor who will assess and ultimately certify your system and impact. What shall you do if you are interested by the IMS? Go to www.imsystem.co. Download the IMS for free. Get a team member involved, potentially the quality assurance specialist. Participate or make that member participate in the workshops organized by Impact Partner.